What's going on, guys? MaddenGurus.com here with another free Madden 16 tip. Now before we get into this one, make sure you check out the free mini ebook if you haven't already, and if you do, make sure you refresh it. I just added a preview to something I added to the New Orleans defensive guide so you can see what it looks like, and I think you'll like it. So in this tip, we're looking at PA deep outs out of Gun Trips Y ISO, and the skinny post works just as good as it did last year and the year before. This is one of my favorite plays last year, and so I'm going to break it down again for you guys this year. You can find this in the New Orleans playbook, the New England playbook, as well as some others, and those two I mentioned we broke down in the description. You will find the links for them if you haven't already checked them out. So what we're going to do here against man is where I like to put the running back in a route or just make him block, because I don't really like the play action too much, and then you can just leave it how it is. Against zone, sometimes I'm going to streak the slot like this, sometimes I'm going to leave him on the out route, sometimes I'll put him on a slant, so you'll see why I do that. Now against man, I'll typically just put the slot receiver on the far inside on a slant, because that beats man pretty well. So as you can see, we have an easy throw there to the slant across the middle. Now if you want to go deep against man, you can take your chances with that skinny post. So I like to typically throw it a little bit sooner than normal. It kind of increases your chances of holding onto it and not getting hit, so we'll be able to throw that against man. And sometimes you can throw the out route against man as well. They're not as great, but you can still sometimes hit them just like that. They look like they're open. You can run it the same way, and then you can still hit that skinny post. All you want to do is pass lead this up. Once he gets, well, sometimes you don't have to pass lead it directly up. You can just pass lead it up and to the right. But that's just one way that you can do that against cover 2. Now against cover 3, this is when you want to put that slot receiver on a streak. That way the deep zone either has to pick the skinny post. So that that time he went for the streak. So in that case, you can just throw the skinny post for a touchdown. But sometimes you'll go for the skinny post and leave the streak open. So let's see if that happens here. No, that time again he went for the streak. So alright, that's the case, even better. Either one of them should be touchdowns if you get a good throw. Now we'll look at cover 4. So against cover 4, and I'm mainly looking at the deep routes on this play. I mean, you can do plenty of other stuff with the running back and the tight end on the right, but just focusing on this for now. So against cover 4, sometimes the streak will be left open, but if not, then you can just bullet pass the skinny post to the left side. I actually should have thrown it a little bit earlier there, so let's do that again. You want to throw it before that safety on the right can get over there. So right about there, pass lead it to the left, and you can usually get right underneath and even have that wide receiver block the free safety for you. Now against all other zones, you can usually hit the short out route if you just leave him on the out route. So usually he'll pretty much always be underneath the flat zone, and you'll be able to get at least about 8 yards doing that. So that was cover 3. Here we'll look at a cover 4. So again, just look for the out route right there. You'll get right underneath the flat zone pretty much every time, unless they do like underneath coverage adjustment. Here we'll look at a cover 2. And so if anything should cover it, it would usually be a cover 2, but it still doesn't. It's still able to get some yardage on that. So pretty much a little money route combination there against any kind of zone, because you have that deep zone, and it pretty much always, or that deep out route pretty much always pulls back the flat zone. So thanks a lot, guys, for checking out this breakdown. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribed if you haven't. And if you want more plays out of this playbook, the New Orleans or the New England playbook, make sure you check out the full guide breakdowns in the links in the description. Also, make sure you check out the free mini ebook. I just added a preview, something that I added to the New Orleans defensive guide that I think you'll like. So thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one.